When operating your chainsaw, avoid all situations which you consider to be beyond your capability. If you still feel uncertain about operating procedures after watching these videos, please consult an expert before continuing. Also consider taking a chainsaw course through your local dealer or forestry school. And of course, read the owner's manual. Before you begin, make sure you are using the latest in chainsaw safety equipment. This includes a protective helmet with hearing protection or earplugs, protective goggles or a visor, gloves with saw protection, trousers with saw protection, boots with saw protection, steel toe cap, and non-slip soles. Always have a first aid kit, fire extinguisher, and shovel nearby. Every Husqvarna chainsaw is equipped with a chain brake that is designed to stop the chain should you encounter any kickback. The chain brake reduces the risk of accidents, but only you can prevent them. Take care when using your saw and make sure the kickback zone of the bar never touches any object. The chain brake can either be activated manually with your left hand or automatically by the inertia release mechanism. Kickback can be very sudden and violent. Most kickbacks are minor and may not always activate the chain brake. If this happens, you should hold the chainsaw firmly and not let go. Use the chain brake as a parking brake when moving over short distances in order to reduce the risk of a moving chain accidentally hitting your leg or anyone else's leg. The way the chain brake is activated depends on the force of the kickback and the position of the chainsaw in relation to the object that the kickback zone strikes. If you get a violent kickback while the kickback zone of the bar is farthest away from you, the brake is designed to be activated by the inertia in the kickback direction. If the kickback is less violent or the kickback zone of the bar is closer to you, the chain brake is designed to be activated manually by the movement of your left hand. Never refuel the machine while the engine is running or is hot from recent use, and always make sure your fueling area has plenty of ventilation. After fueling, move the machine at least 10 feet from the refueling point before starting it. Never start the machine if you have spilled fuel or chain oil on the machine. Wipe off spillage and allow remaining fuel to evaporate. Never start the machine if you have spilled fuel on yourself or your clothes.
Few things are as satisfying as making your own pile of wood. So before you get to work, let's meet your equipment. Let's get to know the basic parts of a chainsaw. Here we have a Remington Outlaw. On this side we have the front and rear handles, chain brake lever and front handguard, the bar retaining nuts, and the tension adjustment screw. Back here we have the start and stop switch, primer bulb, choke lever, and you access the air filter here. And on this side we have the bucking spike, starter handle, throttle lockout and throttle control, and fuel and oil goes here. Over here on the business end we have the guide bar and bar tip and your saw chain. Okay, now you know your way around a chainsaw, so let's get started. Before starting your saw, remove all children and pets from the area, even the ones that want to help. And make sure the saw is fueled up and the chains tensioned and oiled. We'll get to how to do those things later. When you're ready to start, always start a chainsaw on the ground. Make sure the chain brake is disengaged. Switch it to on. Press the primer bulb 10 times to get fuel into the carburetor. Pull the choke knob out and watch so you don't touch the throttle control. Now put your left hand on the front handle and with your right foot step on the boot loop to hold the saw in place. With the choke on, pull the starter rope 5 times, firmly and steadily, getting fuel into the engine. You may even hear a pop, so you know it's ready. Push the choke knob in, making sure you get the right fuel-air mixture. Now, pull the rope 3 to 5 more times to start the saw. Your chain will be spinning at fast idle, so press your throttle lockout and release the trigger to stop the chain. Let it warm up. About 30 seconds should do it. Unless it's cold, then give it a minute. Ready to go to work? Just press the throttle lockout and squeeze the trigger. To stop the saw, release the throttle control and let the engine idle. Then move the switch to the stop position. Make sure you wait for the chain to come to a complete stop. In the event you need to stop the chain immediately, push the chain brake lever and handguard forward, then move the switch to the stop position. Well, that covers starting and stopping. Now, if you want to know more about operating and maintaining your chainsaw, try one of these.
You know, I don't feel tired. You know, using other chainsaws, you get so much vibration, you tend to feel tired in the shoulders and elbows, and I don't have any of that with this. I want to cut more. I'm a little disappointed that I'm not going to have more work to do around the house. I need more trees in the yard. This has been my battery powered for years. I don't even know if that's worth going any further. That's a 15-minute job to make one 2-inch cut. Let's see the difference. Wow, oh my goodness. That's incredible. I just made a perfect, smooth, even cut in 12 seconds compared to me getting a ½ an inch in 20 seconds. That's and that cut is unbelievable too. That's unreal. I've never had a battery-powered chainsaw that could do that. Oh, wow. I've been using it for almost an hour and I still have half a battery left. The battery's compatible with my other Greenworks tools, which I'm in love with, so the fact that I can pick it up and put a battery in it from one of my other tools, I mean, that's why I like staying with one brand, because of the compatibility. And I really cannot absolutely believe that this is a battery-powered chainsaw. I've been using battery-powered for 7 years, and there's no way I would have been able to make these cuts. Awesome. Yep, I'm impressed and happy. Thank you guys for allowing me to use this.
Ethanol fuel, or ethyl alcohol, is an alcohol additive that is commonly used in nearly all gasoline in the United States. Ethanol and alcohol. It absorbs water if exposed to air. In many cases, the operator Whether you are a professional landscaper or a homeowner, always keep the cap secure on your gas containers between jobs. Even exposing your gas to air for a short period of time will allow it to absorb detrimental amounts of water. Before storing your unit for the season, make sure you drain the fuel tank and run the unit until it's dry. Most units that were made in the last 5 years have components that are resistant to the effects of ethanol. However, older units should never be stored with fuel in them since the fuel lines could be affected by the ethanol found in today's gasoline.
Introducing the new 40V Max Lithium-ion cordless chainsaw, part of the 40V Max cordless family of lithium-ion battery-powered products from BLACKDECKER. These products kick gas. You'll appreciate the convenience of the tool-free chain tension feature for quick and easy chain adjustments during the job. Simply rotate the inner dial to unlock the bar, and turn the outer dial to adjust the chain's tension for optimal cutting efficiency. This chainsaw is equipped with a premium 12-inch Oregon low kickback bar and chain running at 5 meters per second for a fast cut speed, cutting through 4x4 pine lumber on average 13% faster than Ryobi's RY 4500. The automatic oiling system eliminates priming and assures your bar and chain receive the proper lubrication. The clear window allows you to gauge the oil level. This 40V Max chainsaw offers power, runtime, and versatility, all without the weight, noise, and hassle of gas-powered equipment. At 8.3 pounds, the chainsaw is lightweight and its full wraparound handle provides a comfortable grip in cutting applications. We've put high power in a small, compact lithium-ion battery with long life. The 40V Max 2.0 amp-hour lithium-ion battery included with this chainsaw makes over 60 cuts in 4x4 pine lumber on average per single charge, resulting in 58% more cuts than the Ryobi RY 4500. The 40V Max lithium-ion cordless chainsaw from BLACKDECKER.